They were my best friends growing up. The black can.
And I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you bag it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's crazy.
Hello there.
I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, guys, if you want...
Stop. Nope. Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly to the episodes, and of course we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. Let's jump right into it. And of course, again, I forgot to say, we are also on Pandora. Shit, I gotta get used to that, man.
That's tough.
I gotta get used to that, man. What's going on?
Woo! We're trudging on through December. Damn, December's stacked, bro.
December's stacked,
bro.
but we're trudging.
You know how crazy? You know how stacked December is, bro? I'm
How
getting
stacked?
3 paychecks this month.
3?
3 paychecks.
Damn.
That's how crazy December is.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I get to stack 3 paychecks this month.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
You see what I'm saying? So that sets me up for the new year pretty nice. You know, like I get pre-bills, Christmas gifts, post-bills. You know what I'm saying?
When you get your paycheck and 80% of it has to go
Dog.
to bills.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Shit. Nah, it's crazy because
That's what it is.
because inflation is running rampant. You know, the price on chips are going up, and it's just
That's
amazing.
crazy. You
It's just-
showed me that shit.
It's just amazing to me how when you look at the party size used to be the regular size, and the regular size didn't even exist. It's the same. You what?
Wait, what do they call it again?
It's family size, party size, and then regular.
I think they call it like sizeflation or something
What
like
is that
that.
noise?
I think you hit the button.
I did.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
hit
hit
the- No, you lightly tapped it.
Oh, okay. So we got a little background.
Baby tap.
Yeah.
Oh, baby tap.
So yeah, man. So they're like, oh yeah, price is increasing. We get an email saying price is increasing on chips again. So you're telling me this 7-ounce that used to be this 18-ounce
It's so whack.
is now.
It's so whack.
I mean, what are they gonna make mini sizes for the chips? This is fucking.
I think I saw a video on it last night.
What was it talking about?
Like how it's the major companies, like the main companies.
Of course.
I think they're called like market setters or market leaders or something like that.
Yeah.
Since they control a majority of the market, if they increase their prices, like everyone else has to increase their prices.
Yeah, I noticed that because then they won't be making a profit off of it, which I get that.
Right.
But it's like,
Right.
who gets screwed in the long run?
They don't care.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
They never cared. What?
Yeah. It is what it is.
You what? Oh, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. What's the hope for next year, man?
The hope, I mean, I think we talked about it briefly.
In terms for the economy, though.
Economy?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we get a reset because I know like a couple of days ago that Elon's already releasing his Tesla bots.
Oh, you seen that? Oh my god.
Sensational.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So basically, I'm gonna just pay that robot to work for me, and then I just pay the monthly payments, you know. And then he's already talking about Neuralink, which is gonna be only $10,000 to install in your brain, but it's gonna cost the insurance companies.
Okay. Can we add a
40,000.
disclaimer that we are not Elon knob gobblers?
You
Listen. You know what I'm just
I don't know
saying?
what you're talking
Because
about.
like I know we talk about Elon, but it's just he's doing the crazy shit we wanted in the '90s.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's pretty fucked up. I know. It's very fucked up. But, like, he's doing the crazy shit we wanted in the 90s. So, like, when I see a Tesla bot, I immediately think of... But this
Power
was
Rangers.
No, not Power Rangers.
iRobot.
No. Sonny.
iRobot. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, iRobot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Controlled by a central system. When the quantum
Dog.
computer comes to life, it will be controlled by a central
Dog,
system.
what they did with the hands, man.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Like I don't care how weird it walks.
It's not even
but
that.
just
It's that's
dexterity.
that's
That's how I know it's a robot.
But that's the thing. That's Gen 2. Imagine if they get to Gen 5. It'll be walking like a human.
What is he? What did he call the project?
Optimus.
Optimus, and then
Yes.
he names them like
He named Gen 1 Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
So he's naming them after like Autobots.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so he's eventually telling you that your car might transform.
But you know what this reminds me of though? The movie Robots. You want to know
Yes.
why? Because it's like
So what
the
happened to all the
the
humans?
competition between a lot of these tech companies. It's like it's beautiful in the way that there's not just one way to build a robot.
Gotcha.
It doesn't have to be that.
No, you're right. You're right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you see Boston Dynamics and what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're building like rugged, multi-dimensional robots
Yeah.
that can like really take on the elements. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you look at Tesla and he's building a robot that can just do one repetitive, mundane task.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And usually that involves hands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, hey man, I don't know. I think
and-
it's pretty cool.
And we had a conversation too where it was like, oh yeah, the military's gonna come, but you're like, he's not into the whole military contract thing, so it's not gonna
Right.
be for them. Even if they do come at him with a lot of money, he is.
It would
already-
have to be like through a secondary market.
Yeah, because he's already a billionaire. Or if they do just take one of the roles.
Think about it. Tony Stark, right?
Yeah, black market.
You think Tony exactly? You
Black
think
market.
Tony was directly selling his weapons
No,
to terrorists
no,
and shit?
but he saw that
No.
that people bought them and then
Sold them. To,
So if
come on,
if terrorists
bro.
could get a hand on the robot, they're gonna
Right.
unless he makes it unprogrammable, because he's very intelligent.
We got hella hackers in the
yeah,
world, bro.
yeah, I figured.
We got motherfuckers in the world, bro. Come on,
I
man.
figured.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because once you bring something into the world, you also have to accept responsibility for the evil that is coming.
Oh yeah, for sure. And,
You know what I'm
and he
saying?
knows what's coming, but he's gonna continue.
It's
it.
the same thing with
It's-
AI people.
It's like progress.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Progress.
but that's the thing. The
I
future,
don't
the
know.
future progress continues
It's
to
just
move.
acceleration of
Yeah,
it.
but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it continues to move forward regardless of what you want from it or
But
anything.
why do we feel that we have to be
We have to evolve.
this? Right.
Because it's
Why,
it's
though?
like when they say if a store or a company doesn't evolve with the time, what happens? They end up dying, crashing, failing, and all that stuff.
But why? Why? Who's forcing that evolution? It's fake. It's manufactured.
Of course, but it's happening though. Technology, new technology comes out every 6 months to a year.
For what?
Don't know. Like, what is the end goal? Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, we write the script and then be like, if we don't reach there, it's like the 3-year-old or no, the 6-year-old you. If I don't get to the stop sign in 10 seconds, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, yeah, like
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you speed real
Right.
fast and all that stuff like that. It's like you're still gonna make it to the stop sign
You're still
regardless if
gonna-
you run or not.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this false sense of, oh, we need to advance, we need to evolve,
Yeah,
and in that effort to do that, you get bullshit, and then they start throwing away like humanity to achieve that goal. You see
of
what
course.
I'm saying? Like,
That's essentially what the goal is.
like we sacrifice so much, and we're like, okay, once we get that, it's worth the sacrifice. But is it really worth it though? You see what I'm saying?
Well, they're not gonna realize that until it's too late.
It's always too late,
Of
yeah.
course.
That's the thing. That's the shit that sucks. Anytime we realize there's a problem, it's because it's too late.
Yeah.
No one's ever using that foresight, and even when we do, it's like now, right? We know inevitably.
Inevitability.
No, inevitably.
Yeah.
Yeah, what AI is going to become.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
the dangers of what AI is going to bring.
Death.
You know what I'm saying? Right. The end goal is just death, end of whatever, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Singularity, whatever you want to
Terminator,
call it.
whatever you want to call it. Yes.
Yet we're still going towards it because we have this idea, oh yeah, we can control it.
Exactly. And I think that's what it is.
But it's sad.
The false-
Because like you think You think, okay, maybe there's like a level of IQ or intelligence
Uh-huh.
or like understanding in every level of society where we would understand, hey, we can't control this.
It's the false sense of control.
That's tough.
That's the thing. It's like you saying I want to control every aspect of my life, but then you need to also understand is you can't do that because you never know what's gonna happen the next day, unless you got like foresight. But then again, that's insane.
Okay, but even if you have foresight, that's gonna reinforce your
Yeah, that's so
feeling
Raven.
of control.
That's so Raven. Like it's even though
Do you
she,
understand what I'm
even though she
saying?
knew she could see the future, what happened? The
Right.
future still ended up happening.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you can see it. That doesn't mean you can control it because regardless, the outcome will always lead to that singular point of what happened.
Unless you just completely change course.
It doesn't matter if you change course; it'll still lead you to that point.
So are you saying, so if we're gonna scale this back up to the grand scheme of what we're talking about, are you just saying it's just inevitable for life or intelligent species to just want to become computers?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
that's dumb. Why?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Because remember the biggest fear that the biggest fear that
roaches. Oh yeah, that's our main goal. We need to become roaches, guys.
not just that, but the biggest.
What's up, Vic?
Hey, what's up, Vic? Oh, roaches. Yeah, the biggest fear that a lot of humanity has is death.
Right.
They can't accept it. So what can we do? Work on CRISPR. Work on robotics. They're gonna take either or. We can either figure out a way to regenerate ourselves so we can stay young forever, or we can meld with machines so we can.
I
Live
think
forever.
that's stupid. I think the latter is dumb. I think melding with machines is the dumbest thing
Cyborg.
ever. Do you want to know why, Jeff? Space hates machines.
I know it doesn't work.
It hates machines.
It doesn't
bro.
work.
And I feel like biology, like actual biology,
Mhm.
cellular, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
carbon-based life, whatever. That
Yeah.
type of biology is the best type of machine that's ever been created
I get you.
in the universe. That is the universe's natural robot. You understand the infinite knowledge of the universe,
Mhm.
right? And it's all in splendor or whatever. All the elements that it's comprised of created us. We're just biological machines, like literal, like fleshy machines.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what
We're
I'm
the
saying?
most
So
advanced
why
computer
not
ever, yeah.
advance on that instead of melding with a fucking robot that's less than?
But that's what I'm saying.